Hello YouTubers, and Tame Technology is back again with another video. In this video I'll be showing you an in-depth review of Zen Launcher and zenUI and some ASUS apps too. So let's get straight to it. So the zenUI launcher is a pretty fast and fluid launcher. I've been using it for a quite long time, and its main features are, suppose you wanna group the apps, you wanna categorize them, so it categorizes them automatically. You don't have to mess it up. Suppose let's see the communication one. It all automatically categorize the things which are related to communication, and the games and the media, etc, etc. So it's a pretty good app and efficient too, I must say. So let's cancel it because I do like my app drawer extended only. So you must have seen some apps related to app locking feature, but in zenUI launcher you get that inbuilt. I think that's a pretty great advantage over any other launchers. Suppose I write 1970 and just confirm it, 1970, and hit OK. So it has account setup, these formalities. So you just set any ID you like, and here we go. If you want to lock app directly from here, suppose I lock Flappy Bird, and done. So you see, you will see Flappy Bird here, but with a little locked sign, and it looks pretty good too. So when you open the app, it directly asks you the password, and when you write the correct password, that is 1970, it opens up automatically. So basically it has a great advantage over the launchers which do not have that app inbuilt, and you have to install that app externally. So moreover, you must have noticed in Google Now launcher there is no feature of hiding the apps, but this is a custom UI launcher, so you can hide apps in it directly. So that's a pretty great feature too. So suppose I want to hide this module Extana and expose installer, and done it. So you will not see now exposed installer and Extana in the app drawer now. Here we go, you see. No. Okay, so let me just get them back. I've hidden many more apps, so the apps you've hidden will be shown when you swipe left of it on the app drawer on the first page. So I have hidden these apps, so not hide Extana and expose, because I use them very oftenly. And this is, I'm just right now reviewing the zenUI. I'll go on to the apps in just a minute. So basically you can uninstall and disable directly from the app drawer. You don't have to drag it. Suppose I want to install chain reaction, you don't have to drag it to uninstall or app info. You can directly do what, go to the settings, uninstall and disable, and directly from here you can uninstall it. So I think it's a pretty good feature of zenUI, which you obviously do not get in launchers like Google Now launcher and Nova else. So basically, and you can change the grid size, which all the launchers do come with, but still Google Now launcher still is behind. And suppose you wanna take a grid of 5 rows and 4 columns, you can change that too, but I like 4x4. And you can directly access Play Store from it, and it do have the settings, and settings are pretty awesome, I must tell you. Suppose you wanna change the lock app settings, suppose you want to change password, so you can directly change password from here, and it does come with more menus. Suppose remove widget, which through the help of which you can remove the locked apps widget from the home screen and the widget list. But the thing I want to show you is unlocked period. Suppose if you don't want to enter your password again and again because you access that app very frequently, you can set the unlock period. It says none, 3 minutes, and until the screen is off. None means that you have to add the password every time you open that app, and 3 minute means it remains open for 3 minutes, and then you have to again do the password thing. And the until screen off means when you lock your screen, it automatically gets off, and till then it remains open. And change password and the account you want to associate to. Okay, so then it has the all app background transparency. Most of the launchers do have this, but it's pretty awesome. So it basically does is what changes the app background transparency. So let's do currently it's on 100%. But I refer 0% because you can directly see the wallpaper from here. But if you want it a little dark, you can change it to here, so you can get a new shade of your wallpaper or whatever. And yeah, and the scroll animation is pretty awesome. I have selected that on Wave, but after the update of Asus launcher recently, these two revolving and card flip are also added to it. These are quite nice scroll animation. Let me show you just. So I've clicked on revolving. You see that's revolving animation. And if you wanna set it to card stack, the same procedure, card flip. Okay, and here we go. If you like that, you can keep that, but I like it the way it is, the Wave. And the feature of enable badge app icon, that is basically notification access you have to give. So I've not installed WeChat, BBM, QQ, and Yahoo Messenger. Who uses that? Come on, man. So but if you use that, you can enable batch app function in it. I use WhatsApp and Hangouts very much. And that's it for the settings, and let's move on to the apps now. So here we go. The browser app. The main thing I like in the browser app is it's kind of unique, you know. But mostly I use Chrome beta, but it's an inbuilt app, so it's always good to use an inbuilt app. It has the basic features of every browser, like refresh, new tab, new concatenator, window, bookmark. But the most likable feature I think of this browser is the reader mode. It when you are reading an article or something informative which has a lot of information in it, and you don't want to mess it up with these grids and all that, so you get a reader mode in it. Reader mode is basically does it what gets rid of anything other than information. So basically it's give you a layout of that page and makes it pretty simple to read it. You see that Iron Man Wikipedia opened in readers mode. You can see there's no grid and elseforth no damn animations or what. So you see it's pretty sober and straight, and many people like that in this way. So I'm one of them. So if you want to change it back to the browser face, you can change it directly from here, and that's a good function of the Asus browser. So let's move on to the next app, the camera app. So basically the camera app is a nice app for camera apps. Come with Asus Zenfone 4's Pixel Master. You must have seen that. Yeah, so let me just take a it's not a good quality camera because I'm using Asus Zenfone 4, but in Zenfone 5 it's a very nice camera. But I want to show you some features of it. Suppose it comes with Pixel Master camera. That means it has many modes in it. Suppose you want to time rewind. This is for some fuzzy kids. If you want to take a lot of pictures at the same time, suppose it takes pictures of time duration. Suppose it's of -1 second to -2 seconds. You want to select the nice phase and just hit done. so you get the best shot you wanna you do like. Okay, so let's check the another mode. It's the HDR mode. HDR mode is for those occasions when the light is not proper and you want to convert that light into, and you can see we can log the target also in this. AFAWE is logged and it's automatically basically, but you can change it manually if you wanna. So let's take a photo in HDR. Basically it does is what is it enhances the colors in the photo so the dull photo looks brightens up. And panorama, night selfie, these features you must have noticed by now and use them as well. Okay. So data transfer I'll not be showing because data transfer is basically data transfer is basically for if you are switching to a new phone from a previous phone, you can get the data from the previous phone. It asks you to select the old phone manufacturer. Suppose you're of a Samsung. It asks you the model, suppose S4. So basically that is what with the help of Bluetooth and mobile connectivity, it gets the data from your old phone into your new phone, and that too pretty fast. I did that from my previous phone. So let's move on to the gallery app. Gallery app is a pretty good app in ASUS ZenFone 4. It's pretty simple and sober and the best feature in it is you can set the cover of your gallery. Suppose of your album. Suppose I want to set this is me and my sister, so I want to set my cover to this album like this. See, and it also has a revolving card flip animation you might like, and you can change it in every album. Suppose I want to change it in screenshots. I select to change cover and I go to this is my record for Mr. Flap. You see that got changed, and you can do that only with photos, not with videos, alas. So I've recorded so many screens. Suppose I open one and you see there is no set cover feature in here because these are all videos. Until and unless they are not images, you can't set them as your cover. And moreover, this effect of it's not even near Android, but it's pretty simple. That's why I liked it so much. And it has a separated video section and photo section and events wall. Yeah, that's a pretty good feature. It basically does what it creates a timeline of your images and screens which you have taken, or people is for that you have shared it from any people, and it do have some let's see, yeah, from to sort of the photos directly by here, from suppose I say from newest and from oldest. So from the oldest, the time I started to get these photos, it will show them and sort by them. So sort by names, and you can do sort them by locations. So it's a pretty nice feature, I must say. My location access is not on, that's why it was lagging. But if your location access, yeah, and moreover, the best of zenUI is that you can directly toggle. Yeah, this is the main feature of zenUI. You can do that toggling here, but these quick toggles are pretty much nice. I like to call myself UU. So you can change the user information here, and all these brightness controls are here, and the quick toggle too. So you can change it to auto rotate, and you can directly change it from you can directly toggle location, and it does come with a do not disturb mode, which I will be toggling later on. So it is a basically customized mode, so in where you wanna check what you're working with, and which apps are working, which you should want them to work or not, etc, etc. Mini movie my friend has already reviewed in the previous video. If you haven't seen them yet, you may see them in our channel. And movie studio is also I have reviewed. So let's go to the music app. You see, all the inbuilt apps of ASUS comes automatically tinted with the status bar. You see, that's pretty awesome. That's the feature of Android L, but it came way more earlier than Android L. So you see, I basically use Wink Music app for listening music, but this is pretty good too. Okay, so it has, these transitions are quite awesome. You see that once again. Here we go. You see, that's quite awesome. I guess you can toggle from playlist to favorites to newly added and etc, etc, that basic default music player. So yeah, in this zenUI you have a direct feature of clear all option directly from the recent app. So let's check it, and it all gets clear with a pretty good animation. So this is gonna be in parts, so I just reviewed part 1. For part 2, stay linked.